Buenos días, mis amores. Feliz martes. ¿Cómo estamos hoy? Lista ya para comenzar nuestro workout. Miren, dando gracias a Dios por un nuevo día más de vida. Vamos a comenzar a hacer nuestro workout para terminar este 2021 en forma no redonda, no cuadrada, sino de la forma que Dios nos dio, tonificando nuestro cuerpo con mucha salud. Así que hoy vamos a hacer bíceps y vamos a hacer un ejercicio simple hoy, no muy profundo, pero lo vamos a hacer para ir poco a poco transformando nuestro cuerpecito, mis amores. Así que dale, vamos, comencemos, que hay que terminar el 2021 en forma.
I'm here with Julie, my workout partner. Get ready. Let's start out with a simple march. Just marching in place, moving the arms, the knees, getting it going. Every exercise we're going to do for 20 seconds, and then we're going to repeat this workout 2 times through. Keep it going, using the arms, get the knees up. Okay, our next move, we're just going to move into a simple jog. So that movement, just a little bit bigger this time. If you're not comfortable with jogging, stay with the march. Jog it out. Our next move is to open up the hips. Start out simple, we'll go from there. Lift the knee up, out to the side. Knee up, out to the side. Nice athletic move. Hip openers. Now let's move this a little faster. We're going to shuffle one way, open up. Shuffle the other way, open up. So get your heart rate up, get your body on the move. Keep it going. Now our next move is really simple. We're going to just 2 steps forward and shuffle it back. Here we go. 1, 2, shuffle it back.
1, 2, shuffle it back. 1, 2, shuffle it back.
Now let's advance that a little, and we're going to just run forward, run back, run forward, run back.
Vamos, calentando cuerpecito, vamos.
Our next exercise, simple jacks out to the side. Just right side first. Arms come out wide. Three, 2, 1, switch sides.
Cambio. Switch, vamos.
Keep it going.
Keep going.
You should start to feel your breathing, heart rate's getting up. Give me 3 more, and let's go back to the top with a march. All the way through again this time. You know the moves, a little more intensity this time. Let's take it into a jog, here we go. Getting those feet up, pumping your arms. The bigger your movements, the more calories you're burning. Get it going. Now let's start with that hip opener. Hip open to the side and back. With movements that go laterally like this, it's really great to start simple and then make your movements bigger. Let's shuffle this time. Shuffle, open. Keep it going. Again, with all of these movements, it's okay if you're not ready for the shuffle, just stick with the beginner early exercise. Okay, let's go back to the front with our step, shuffle it back.
Step, shuffle it back.
How you feeling? Good? You ready to just shuffle it forward, shuffle it back? Run forward, run back. Get it up on your toes, shuffle it back. Heart rate's up. Work those arms. One more time forward, And then let's go straight into those side jacks. Getting a little lower this time. Working the quads, working those inner outer thigh. You can feel it. Are you ready to switch sides? Here we go. Switch. This is your last 20 seconds. Work hard. Push, push. There you have it, a 5-minute cardio routine to really get your heart rate up. But if you need more, just repeat this workout 2 to 3 times.
Vamos a hacer hombros. No sé si. Voy a repetirlo, porque de verdad no me escuché. Vamos a repetirlo. Un poquito más.
This is a 5-minute cardio workout. It's low impact and perfect for beginners. I'm here with Julie, my workout partner. Get ready. Let's start out with a simple march. Just marching in place, moving the arms, the knees, getting it going. Every exercise we're going to do for 20 seconds, and then we're going to repeat this workout 2 times through. Keep it going. Using the arms, get the knees up. Okay, our next move, we're just going to move into a simple jog. So that movement, just a little bit bigger this time. If you're not comfortable with jogging, stay with the march. Jog it out. Our next move is to open up the hips. Start out simple, we'll go from there. Lift the knee up, out to the side. Knee up, out to the side. Nice athletic move with openness. Now let's move this a little faster. We're going to shuffle one way, open up. Shuffle the other way, open up. So get your heart rate up, get your body on the move. Keep it going. Now our next move is really simple. We're going to just 2 steps forward and shuffle it back. Here we go. 1, 2, shuffle it back.
1, 2, shuffle it back.
Now let's advance that a little, and we're going to just run forward, run back, run forward, run back. Getting the heart rate up. Our next exercise, simple jacks out to the side. Just right side first. Arms come out wide. Three, 2, 1, switch sides. Keep it going.
Keep going.
You should start to feel your breathing, heart rate's getting up. Give me 3 more, and let's go back to the top with a march. All the way through again this time. You know the moves, a little more intensity this time. Let's take it into a jog, here we go. Getting those feet up, pumping your arms. The bigger your movements, the more calories you're burning. Get it going. Now let's start with that hip opener. Hip open to the side and back. With movements that go laterally like this, it's really great to start simple and then make your movements bigger. Let's shuffle this time. Shuffle, open. Keep it going. Again, with all of these movements, it's okay if you're not ready for the shuffle. Just stick with the beginner early exercise. Okay, let's go back to the front with our step, step, shuffle it back.
Step, step, shuffle it back.
How you feeling? Good? You're ready to just shuffle it forward, shuffle it back. Run forward, run back. Get up on your toes, shuffle it forward. Heart rate's up. Work those arms. One more time forward, and then let's go straight into those side jacks. Getting a little lower this time. Working the quads, working those inner outer thigh. You can feel it. Are you ready to switch sides? Here we go. Switch.
Cambio, vamos.
This is your last 20 seconds. Work hard. Push, push. There you have it. 5-minute cardio routine can really get your heart rate up. But if you need more, just repeat this workout 2 to 3 times to get your cardio fixed for the day.
Tengo tanta en la tabla. Está muy beso.
Que los bíceps trabajan con los tríceps atrás del brazo puede obtener resultados asombrosos con tan solo unos cuantos movimientos sencillos. Levante unas pesas y acompáñeme mientras hago uno de mis ejercicios favoritos para tonificar mis bíceps. Por primero, vamos a comenzar con un estiramiento de bíceps. Comience con los pies a la distancia de los hombros. Espalda derecha, con las manos en la parte inferior de la espalda y haga un puño así. Tire de los codos suavemente para estirar los bíceps y luego relaje el músculo. Hagamos esto 5 veces para asegurarnos de calentarlos bien. Un estiramiento más. Ahora hagamos un estiramiento sencillo de tríceps. Ponga los brazos sobre la cabeza, doble el codo de un brazo y ponga la mano opuesta sobre el codo y sienta un estiramiento suave en los tríceps. Manténgase así durante unos segundos y asegúrese de mantener la barbilla hacia arriba. Baje los brazos y repita con el otro lado. Bien hecho. Ahora levante las pesas y comencemos con un levantamiento sencillo de bíceps en cada brazo, con los pies separados a distancia de hombros y la espalda derecha. Haremos 10 en total, contando 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos cuenta abajo. Comience con las pesas a los lados. Vamos a subir y luego bajar. Así que 1 segundo arriba y luego cuente 1, 2, 3 hacia abajo. Todos nuestros movimientos son lentos y controlados. Trate de mantener los codos pegados a sus lados. 1 segundo arriba, 3 segundos abajo. Siga. Recuerde respirar durante el ejercicio. 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos abajo. Asegúrese de que controle el peso cuando sube y cuando baja. No confíe en el impulso durante ninguno de los ejercicios. Bien hecho. Ahora cambiamos el empuño con las palmas de la mano hacia atrás y se llama levantamiento de bíceps al revés. Esta vez contaremos 3 segundos hacia arriba levantando lentamente 1, 2, 3 y 1 segundo hacia abajo. Subimos en 3 y bajamos en 1. Siga. Trate de relajar los demás músculos del cuerpo durante el ejercicio para asegurarse de que solo ejercita los bíceps y los tríceps. Vamos a la mitad y solo haga cuantas usted pueda. Yo siempre trato de hacer de 8 a 10. Pero si solo puede empezar con 5, está bien. 3 arriba, 1, 2, 3 y un segundo abajo. Bien hecho. Nuestro siguiente ejercicio es usando una combinación usando una bola. Y no se preocupe si no tiene una. Puede usar una pesa en su lugar. Es un levantamiento con bíceps sobre la cabeza, bajando con los tríceps y de regreso. Cuente conmigo. Es un ejercicio de 6 partes. Levantamiento con los bíceps sobre la cabeza, baje con los tríceps, vuelta arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo. Es genial hacer ejercicios de combinación porque trabaja el cerebro además del cuerpo. Bien hecho. Siga. Endurezca el tronco, asegurándose de no golpearse la cabeza con la bola al bajar. Siempre lentamente y con control, empujando el peso hacia arriba y abajo. Trate de minimizar el movimiento de la parte inferior del cuerpo. Siga. Recuerde respirar. Puede hacer este ejercicio con pesas muy ligeras y según vaya mejorando, puede usar unas pesas más pesadas. Bien hecho. Solo 3 más. Empujando hacia arriba y de regreso. Con este ejercita los bíceps, los hombros y los tríceps. Otra vez. Bien hecho. Ahora que conoce los movimientos, vamos a comenzar de nuevo, pero esta vez vamos a contar al revés. Agarre las pesas. Esta vez haremos el levantamiento con los bíceps con 3 segundos hacia arriba y 1 abajo. 3 segundos hacia arriba, lento y controlado, y 1 segundo abajo. Cuente 3, 2, 1 y 1 segundo abajo. Fíjese en cómo giro las pesas mientras lo hago. Cuando bajo a los lados, las palmas dan hacia mis lados. Y cuando subo, las pesas van al pecho. Los codos se mantienen a los lados. 1, 2, 3, 1 segundo abajo. Si solo puede hacer 4 o 5, está bien. Concéntrese en dominar el movimiento y en mantener el resto del cuerpo quieto para ejercitar bien los tríceps y los bíceps. Una más, hacia abajo. Ahora hagamos el puño inverso, con las palmas hacia el cuerpo y vamos a subir 1 segundo y 3 segundos abajo. Así. Subimos y luego bajamos lentamente. Otra vez, asegurándose de rotar las pesas y mantenga los codos al cuerpo y bajamos lentamente. Me encanta con el puño al revés, divirtiéndose con el ejercicio y trabaje diferentes tendones. Controle mucho al bajar. Trate de mantener toda la tensión fuera del cuello con una gran sonrisa. Y trabaje dentro de su rango. Puede hacer todos estos ejercicios en casa o los puede hacer en cualquier lugar. Simplemente lleve unas pesas ligeras. Uno más. 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos abajo. Bien hecho. Finalicemos con nuestro ejercicio de combinación. De nuevo, bíceps, hombros, tríceps, vuelta y al hombro y abajo. Solo vamos a hacer 10. Sencillo. Una vez más. El movimiento es controlado. Me estoy concentrando en mantener el tronco endurecido durante todo el ejercicio. Tengo una buena postura atlética. Los pies separados a distancia de hombros. El tronco endurecido y estoy concentrándome en mantener un buen ritmo. Es aconsejable añadir ejercicios de combinación a su rutina porque ejercitan el cerebro. Es un ejercicio de 6 partes. tiene que pensar. Usar el cerebro y trabajar es la coordinación. La última. Espero que haya disfrutado de esta rutina sencilla para bíceps. Puede aumentar sus pesas y progresar hasta una barra de pesas para un desafío diferente. Si no le gusta usar pesas, puede usar una banda de resistencia en su lugar. Si tiene acceso a un gimnasio moderno, trate de hacer estos ejercicios de bíceps sentado en su banco de pesas. El ejercicio...
Come on, you can do 30 seconds. This shrug movement is my secret move for strapless stretching.
Mucho hombro. Vamos a hacer hombro.
No excuses, everyone. Today, we're going to work on achieving sexy shoulders and upper arms. I'm Samantha Clayton, fitness expert and former competitive sprinter. I'm working with Herbalife to help you achieve a healthy, active life. Do you dream about having strapless, dress-worthy shoulders or guns that will make your friends envious? If the answer is yes, then join me for a 10-minute upper body strength workout to help your dreams become a reality. But before we get started, let's take a moment to talk about weights. You don't necessarily need to reach for the heaviest weight option to develop your muscles. It's possible to build muscle and improve your strength using moderate weights by focusing on a slow and controlled tempo for all of your movements. It's a time that your muscles are under tension and working hard that will enhance your strength building potential. Now let's get to it. We're starting out with a mini warm-up, focusing on the upper body to get ready for our workout. Gently roll your neck from one side to the other. Just loosen off the shoulders. Look from one side to the other. And then gently start to roll your shoulders back. Stay nice and relaxed. Roll a few times forward. And then let's make the movements bigger with windmill arms. Starting out forward and then back. Now place both arms straight out in front of you and circle the wrists and open and close the hands. Change direction. Now open your arms out wide to stretch the chest and then cross them in front of you to loosen your back and shoulders. Enjoy the stretch. Last one. And then let's do a jog to get your blood flowing. Start to over-exaggerate the arm movements to further prepare your upper body for weights. About 30 seconds will do. And you know, a warm-up is not complete without jumping jacks. Come on, you can do 30 seconds. Let's make the movements bigger overhead. Now our first upper body exercise is a single arm reciprocal press. Pick up your weights and let's start out with this shoulder exercise. Now stand in an athletic stance with your knees slightly bent. Hold your weights with your palms facing in at shoulder height. Press one weight upward, not directly overhead, but slightly in front of you. As you lower the weight down, lift the other one up. This is called a reciprocal press, and I like to do it for coordination. Be slow and controlled in your movements, focusing on lifting and lowering the weight slowly, making sure that the rest of your body is still. Ten to 12 reps is a great number. Now put your weights down and let's take a 30-second rest and just shake it out. So while you're resting, keep moving. You can hydrate if you need to. You can do a few stretches. So pick up your weight and let's do a combination move. This is a trap raise, or you could call it a shoulder shrug, to an upright row. So hold your weights with your palms facing down, resting them gently on your thighs. Simply shrug your shoulders upward towards your ears, hold, and then slowly lower. For the second part of this exercise, lift your weights up towards your chin, leading with the elbows. Stay controlled on the way up, holding for a beat, and then remain controlled on the way back down. You can use a count of 3 for your timing. Shrug and lift. Remember to keep your core tight throughout the entire movement. Just a few more. Give me one more. Nice and slow. This shrug movement is my secret move for strapless stresses because they always look better with toned trap muscles. So let's take a 30-second rest again before moving on to our bicep and shoulder combo. Grab some water if you need to, but just keep moving for the 30 seconds. For the bicep shoulder combo, hold your weights with your palms facing your sides. Now as you lift your weight, rotate your wrist so that at the top of the move, your palms face your chest. As we transition into the second phase of this move, rotate your wrists out and press the weight forward just above shoulder height. Slowly lower the weight, rotate your wrists, and then lower back to the starting position. This movement should be slow and controlled and focus the entire time on keeping your core tight. Try to minimize all other body movements. Remembering to rotate the wrists each time. Slow and controlled. Just one more, 10 to 12 reps is plenty. Now let's take a 30-second rest to hydrate and stretch out the muscles. Just shake it out and stay on the move. You don't want to cool down. Now we're moving to bent over rows. I have a fun combo move for you. We're going from bent over single arm row to a double arm row and changing our hand position. Now this exercise requires that you get into a bent over position. We do this by putting your feet slightly apart and hinging at the hips, pushing your butt back to ensure that you maintain a nice flat back and neutral spine. We're going to do a row with 2 different hand positions. First with the palms facing back. Lift one weight and slowly lower. Leading with your elbows to chest height, slowly lower. So as you get to the bottom of the movement, rotate your wrists so that in the second movement, palms are facing in like so. Okay, let's get started. Let's keep a slow and steady rhythm for 12 reps. So single, single arm, and then double. Keeping movements nice and slow. Control on the way up, control on the way down. Keep your core nice and tight for the entire move. Now, if you're just starting out and you can't manage 10, that's okay. Just do as many as comfortable for you. Let's try one more. And let's put the weights down. And let's rest and shake it out. Do a few arm circles. Forward and back. Grab a drink if you need to. Let's take it down to the floor for a chest press move where we're going to do a single, single, double rhythm. So sit down on the floor, make sure your feet are planted firmly on the ground and slowly lower down, making sure your spine is firmly on the floor. So tuck your pelvis under and your back is flat. Put your arms out wide. And we're going to simply lift one weight and lower. Lift the other weight and lower, and then lift them both together, rotating at the wrist. So let's do it slowly again. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower, and then let's lift both weights together, rotate in, and come back down. So let's start out with our rep of 12 or 10. And then squeeze in, making sure that your back stays on the floor, your core stays nice and tight. And focus on really rotating the wrists in. This move works your coordination because it's working your brain and your muscles at the same time. Remembering to breathe and keeping that back flat on the floor throughout the entire move. Let's slow down the rhythm for the last few. Give me 2 more. Last one. Now put your weights down and we're going to do a quick tricep stretch from the floor before we get ready for our next exercise, which is a great tricep dip. So just stretching out, back of the arm, keeping the shoulders down. And then switch sides. Going up overhead, stretching out tricep muscle. Now let's get into our perfect push-up position. This time our wrists are going to be slightly narrower than with a regular push-up, so have your wrists in, find your position up on your toes, and we're just going to slowly lower the body to the ground, but our arms are going back instead of out with a regular push-up. So we're going down and pushing up. What to a regular push-up, you'll be out wide, but to work on the triceps, we're coming into this position. Lower down and push up. Keeping the core tight and breathing the whole time. Now, if you need to modify, you can always drop to the knees, lower and lift. Give me 2 more. As a busy working mom, I fully understand that sometimes it's hard to find the time to fit in exercise. But I hope you can use my 10-minute series of videos to help you realize that even if you only have a few minutes to spare, your exercise time will add up throughout the week to help you reach your fitness goals. I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute upper body focus routine and will combine it with my other workouts to create a full body challenge.
Vamos tirando.
Hi, I'm Samantha Clayton. I'm here with Julie. This is a beginner.
Estiramiento, padre.
Now, post-workout stretch. It's important after your workout to always stretch your muscles. This is my training partner, Julie. And let's start by stretching out the wrists and the calves at the same time. I love my combo exercises. So let's sit back, pull the toe forward, and then hold on to one hand and pull the wrist back. A lot of the exercises that we do, such as plank and push-up, really involve the wrists. And so I think it's really important that after every workout, you take time to stretch those muscles. Remember, pull the toe towards the shin so that you feel that stretch in the calf. And now let's push ourselves forward, coming up onto the toes. And now let's pull the wrist gently towards you. Staying up on the toes, really feeling that stretch in the calf muscles. We're going to hold each stretch for 10 to 15 seconds each one. It's plenty. And then you want to just switch sides. What you do on one side, you must always do on the other to stay balanced. So start out pulling the toe back, hand in front, and again, just gently pulling back on the fingers and pulling the toe towards the shin. You should really start to feel that stretch in the back of your leg. I even feel it in my hamstring a little. And then gently rock forward, going back up onto the toes Stretching the wrist in the opposite direction this time. It's great to spend a few minutes after every workout doing a cool down. Helps to just get your mind ready for the rest of your day. Okay, so now bring your feet together. I'm going to take one arm across the body to stretch out the shoulders and the back. Make sure that you hold above the elbow joint. We never want to push on our joints. So kind of holding onto your biceps, stretching one arm across the body. And you should really feel that stretch on the back of your shoulder. A lot of people have a tendency to shrug their shoulders up, but don't. Pull the shoulders down, extending the neck, feel that stretch. What you do on one side, you always do on the other. Open up, and then cross over to the other side. Always feels good to stretch after a workout. Now another muscle that's used a lot with a lot of plank and push-ups is the triceps. So let's go ahead, take one arm over the back, holding just above the elbow. You want to try and extend the hand down the back. So you're using this top hand to gently push down. What you want to be aware of for this exercise is that you're keeping your chest lifted and that your hand is not pushing your neck forward. You want to be looking up in front. Then open up wide and then repeat on the other side. For some people, they're not very flexible in their shoulders, and that's okay. Just work with it one day at a time, a few seconds at a time. This is a great stretch to do while you're sat at your desk too. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it to the floor and stretch out the lower body. So go ahead, sit down first, and then slowly roll out back. You want to have one leg straight, bend one knee, holding just below the knee. You want to go ahead and pull your knee into your chest and just hold right there. This is great for stretching out the hips. You should feel the stretch through the hips. You'll feel it through the hamstring. And also, if you pull in tight, you can feel a stretch in your upper back too. Go ahead, slowly release, put one foot down, and then lift up the other. Go ahead and hug it as tight to your chest as you can. Keeping the toe flexed. Enjoy that stretch. Feel it in the inner thigh. And then you want to go ahead and roll over onto your side, because now we're going to stretch out the quad muscles. So roll onto your side, get comfortable. Go ahead, hold onto your foot, and you just want to gently, holding your foot, just pull back, and you should feel the stretch right down the front of your quad. Feel the front of your legs stretching out, especially if you've been doing squats. And then we're just going to go ahead, we're going to turn over onto our other side and go ahead and do that quad stretch on the other side. Really feel that stretch down the front of the thigh. You want to deepen the stretch, go ahead and push your foot into your hand, and that will deepen the stretch. It's really important after every workout that you spend some time working on your flexibility with a cool down stretch.
Muy importante, mis amores, después del ejercicio, gracias por la que se conectaron. Muy importante. Esto es muy importante, así que nos vemos pronto. Vamos a hacer ahora el Herbalife 24, el 24. Es que nos pone músculo durito y el cuerpecito de lo más bonito. Así que nos vemos pronto. Bendiciones. Gracias por estar ahí, gracias por conectarse.